Hi everyone, it's Kamau. Welcome back to the channel. Last night I was talking about a topic, and the internet was really bad, and so I got cut off in the middle of it, and I want to kind of extend that topic today. So I was talking about something that one of my friends may have done, because I don't know if she really did it or it was just something else that happened, right? So I was explaining that when it was time for me to apply for university, I applied. I had convinced myself that I wanted to be a lawyer. Now looking back, I know I would never have made a good lawyer. Law that's not for me. Neither neither would I have made a good doctor, right? And I can tell you a good number of other things I would not have been good at. Not because I don't have the academic capacity, which I do, most definitely do have the intellectual, academic, all of that capacity, but just the nature of the jobs, I know now that's not for me, and I'm glad that it didn't happen that way. But outside of that, right, the fact that I had my application done at that time, in those ancient days, we had to mail our applications, and this is law, so we had to mail them to the UA campus in Barbados, if my memory serves me right. I don't think it was Mona we sent it to. I think we had to mail it to the Cave Hill campus in Barbados. If I'm wrong, I stand corrected. Right, but I got everything, all the documents, all my CSEC certificates with my passes and whatever, application form. And a friend of mine was also applying. And so I don't know why, but something happened and I wasn't able to go to the post office myself. I can't remember what happened. And she said, well, I'm going to the post office. I'll just post yours along with mine, right? And I gave her the money and I said, okay, fine. And to this day, I don't know if that application got to UA, Kville campus. I don't know. All I know is I never got a response from them. No kind of response. No call, no letter, no nothing. And my friend got her response and she actually got into UA. She didn't get into law, but she got into another faculty. I just never got a response ever. And it's something I've always questioned. Did she actually post it? Did she dump it in the bin? Did it get to them and got lost in their system? I don't know. I never got any response at all. Nothing to say, you don't qualify. We don't want you on our campus. Nothing like that. And I mean, I was a bright kid. I got good passes. So yeah. So last night I took a different angle. The angle that I took in the video that I did on the topic last night was that, hey, I'm glad it didn't happen. I'm glad if it wasn't posted, I'm glad it wasn't posted. I would never have made a good lawyer. One, I don't lie. I don't lie for myself, and I'm not going to lie for somebody else. No matter how much you pay me, I will lie to save my life. I will lie to save my children's lives. Push come to shove, but I have to see where that's the only way out, and I will most definitely tell a lie for that. Not gonna go on as if I'm incapable of lying. I will lie, and I will stare in your face and be very brazen and tell you a big, bare-faced lie to save my life, to save my kid's life, my mommy's life. I think that's where I draw the line. But generally speaking, I just don't lie. And we all know lawyers they have to drop a little lie or two. It's just part of their job, right? Because the client is coming in, and not all your clients are going to be innocent. Some of them guilty as nit. And you're gonna go in court and pretend that you don't know that they are guilty as nit and try to convince the judge and convince the jury and convince whoever else that this person is innocent, and you know in your heart because the person tell you under obligation that, hey, I did it. Of course, you know there are different type of lawyer, but it's just not for me. I will argue a case if I feel firmly on something. I will discuss it with a select group of people. I don't even argue generally with people. I used to be on social media arguing a lot, and then I realized that, hey, you see, especially as it relates to religion, politics, lifestyle, it don't make no sense you argue with people. So I'm just not into that. And then again, there are the long hours you have to spend behind the desk and the long hours that you have to spend. The cases get dragged on, and I just couldn't deal with the frustration. I just that job to me is a frustrating job. Pays well, yeah, but I wouldn't enjoy it. So I'm happy it didn't happen. And that's the angle that I took it from in the discussion last night. But the angle I want to take it from today is that suppose I had really wanted, and should have been a lawyer. And I didn't because I left it up to this individual to post this very important package for me. The angle I want to take is when you have important things to get done, you don't leave it up to anybody to do it. Once you are in the capacity to do it yourself, do it yourself. Sometimes you don't even need to tell anybody else what you're doing, what you're going to be doing. Something as crucial as a university application, a job application, a contract that you're going to be signing, a major purchase that you're going to be making, any kind of deal like that. Do it yourself. Look about it yourself once you're able to do it. And if you need somebody to come on board to assist you, make sure you're very selective. It's not just any and anybody you can tell these things. It's not any and anybody you can recruit to come on board and assist you. That's the angle I want to take it from this morning. The important things should be done by you. You know, they said you want it done right, do it yourself. Sometimes, if you want it done, period, if you want it done, period, you have to do it yourself. Don't leave that to anybody else to do. So that's my take on that situation, right? I can't outrightly accuse this person of not mailing it. I don't know if it was mailed. I'm just saying I never got a response. And suppose I was ordained to be a lawyer and I messed with my destiny by putting it in the hands of somebody else, right? So that's our thought for today. If you want it done, do it yourself.